But it does make for some good travel conditions. If you're going home or flying, you're not delayed, you're not slowed down on the roads. The pharmaceutical CEO, dubbed the most hated man in America, has something to say about the fraud allegations against him. Martin Shkreli tweeted today, "I am confident I will prevail." A record force at the box office, how opening weekend is going so far for the new Star Wars movie. After nearly 30 years in prison, a Kentucky murder conviction might be a mistake. Jeffrey Cross, he is telling us that there were no serious injuries, and right now he's calling it assault. The suspects took some guns and then ran off as police got there. Officers say they did get some of those guns back, and we are still waiting on more information from police in regards to the suspect description. When we have that, we will bring it to you. A substitute teacher is suing JCPS, claiming she was fired after recording a security officer restraining a student. A somber anniversary for friends and family of a murdered 24-year-old Louisville model. WDRB's Josh Breslow explains why the move was used on Janiyah McMillan and the answers people are seeking surrounding her death. Lexington officials are monitoring the city's air quality following yesterday's fire, the largest in 33 years. Some neighborhoods have tested positive for elevated levels of fine solids, meaning that people with respiratory problems like emphysema or pneumonia should stay inside with their doors and windows closed. We have new information about last night's fatal crash on Dixie Highway. The woman who died has been identified as 47-year-old Laura Craven. The coroner said that her van was hit nearly head-on by a pickup truck that crossed over the median. I know the calendar says February, but I've noticed, especially when we were buying the food today for our Super Bowl party, that a lot of people are in shorts and T-shirts. 2 teenagers are dead after police say they broke into a Canadian park to use its bobsled track. Officers say 8 teenage boys went sledding at Olympic Park in Calgary after hours. The teens apparently did not know about a concrete barrier that was set up on that track. Indiana State Police say drugs may have played a role in a wrong-way crash in Pike County that killed 3 people. It happened last night around 9:45 on Interstate 69. ISP says a driver in a Tahoe was going north in the southbound lanes, but then headed south in the northbound lanes. I know we've seen some flurries in the last couple of days, but it looks like more snow is on the way that it could be sticking around. Multiple people are dead and several more hurt following a massive pileup on I-78 in Pennsylvania. It happened outside of Harrisburg around 10 o'clock this morning. Police say as many as 60 vehicles were involved and weather was a factor. Some drivers said the snow made it very hard to see. Firefighters are still out here tonight. We're told they had 15 last night. They have 12 tonight. They're going to be here all night. Also, Main Street is still closed behind me between 1st and 2nd. And although Main Street is closed, the businesses are back open. David, the U.S. Postal Service, of course, does have some issues when it comes to delivering in this mess. And it says that if your sidewalk is not clear, there's a chance you will not get any mail. Well, the easy answer, guys, is the weather. It's pretty much a cycle that will never end. But the harsh winter that we had within the last several months, the city says because of that, crews are still trying to catch up. We are in the Kroger parking lot just off Dixie Highway, north of the Gene Snyder and Valley Station. In fact, within the last 20 minutes, the coroner's office arrived on scene. The man's body still lying behind me. Flooding hit this neighborhood really hard over the weekend in New Albany, and you can still see some of the water line marks on the side of this church. And the pastor says behind the building are reminders of all the damage. State police say the 2 children who are preschool age were flown to the hospital after being shot by their father, and the man's estranged wife had also been stabbed. This all happened at a home behind me on North Helm Street in Paoli. Indiana State Police got the call just before 5:30.